Show courtesy. Hello and welcome to this week's curriculum online for United Karate Concepts. We are going to break it up a little bit this week and kind of relax what you've been working on as far as your keons and your katas. We're going to put a little bit of dynamic in there and let you be able to flow with it. Now, years ago when I trained with several instructors, but Master Birch, who was a Marine that was one of my instructors, told me we are going to work our traditional stuff, but make it flow. Okay? And I said all that to say this: we're going to take your techniques and the belts that you're working, and I want you to start to build combos with them. And what you do basically is some of those techniques, you have form and you have function, right? So pretty much what you're going to do is take the form, smooth the edges transitionally, and make it function. And you're going to add techniques. Now what you're going to basically do is I want you to try to work in 2 to 3 rounds of shadow boxing. Shadow boxing just means shadow practice, shadowing, okay? You're going to basically take those techniques and take the edge off of them. Just take, for instance, if I was working a blue belt technique like my forward stance. Now we've changed the forward. If you know how to do the old forward, then continue to practice it, but also put in the new forward, okay? Where you just step forward, or the open, okay? Now let's take that same technique. I'm just using this at a blue belt level. I'm going to go up and show you different ones that we're going to work, including your kicks. I want you to take those techniques. Let's just take, for instance, a forward. Let's do the open. Let's do the open, okay? Open, and change it up. What does this almost look like? The boxing. Open, forward, boxing. Okay? So these stances were written this way years ago by my grandmasters and passed down to me. And the reason that they're put in a certain order is so you can flow with them as a martial artist. Okay? So let's get started. So first of all, we're just going to work the forward. Boom. Now remember, I'm not working my keons this week. I'm not worried about here and staying in my stance. I want you to shadow box, okay, or just free flow your techniques from the keon list. Now some of that's simple with like say the jab, the cross, the hook, uppercut, upper slant. Okay? It's easy with hand techniques. But now I want you to put in the feet techniques. Maybe if you're at a certain level where you're throwing like say a straight elbow. And then let's say I go way back down and I go to a yellow belt technique. Okay? So you're going to add these things together from the entire system. If you've reached a certain level, just take, for instance, that's your Emma, David Smith, or Taylor. And you're way up there, right? Brown, red, and black. And you got a whole system of stuff that you can take and work and make it happen. So let's just try a few, okay? I'm going to go from the boxing first, okay? Now remember, here, I'm on a railroad track, 2 railroad tracks, not 1, okay? I'm relaxed, my knees are bent. Forward, open, boxing. I'm going to relax it a little bit. Staying in my stance, okay? Maybe I'll throw a jab. Maybe I'll throw a jab and a cross. Watch this. Jab, ridge hand. Rear leg, side kick. That goes way back down to yellow, okay? Maybe I throw jab, cross, ridge hand, back leg front, spinning crescent. You follow me? I want you to take all the techniques this week for this lesson. I want you to go back and you pick, and here's what you need to do. If you have a manual, set your manual down, go through each belt, and make a combo. This is your job this week, your goal, your homework is to make 5 combos. Now here's the thing, if you're an advanced practitioner, which most of you adult karate practitioners are, you've got Linwood, You've got Taylor, you've got Emma, you've got Dave Smith, you've got Joshua Shula, you've got all you guys that are dynamic in your movements. Okay, even Joshua Shula, who's about to be blue this month, and blue is advanced intermediate. He's dynamic in his movement. He does Muay Thai. He's one of those people that is like incredible. Okay, so, and I'm throwing you out something there, Joshua, so hope that makes your day. But my point is this: take these techniques from each belt, create a combo. This is what I do out here when I'm training. This is my training ground. I've told you before: sticks, weights, heavy bag, bow staff, more weights, bob, hand weights. I run. I do all kind of crazy jump rope. I got my jump rope right there. A jump rope. Okay? You can even jump rope. Try it. Mix it up. Make your body go, oh, this is so tough. That's where you get good. That's where you get in shape better than what you are now. Okay? So I want you to go through the system this week, and I want you to build me 5 combos. All right? I want you to go back and look at the, Miss Haney's going to put something that I did earlier this week, a isometric stretching, which is where you do regular stretching. You have passive, passive-aggressive, and isometric, where you isolate what we're doing and you clench the muscle for 6 to 7 seconds. If it's bending over, if it's lunge, if it's straddle, you push against it. You push against the way the muscle is being stretched, and watch it. It'll go out further. It was established for stroke victims years ago by a medical doctor. So it works. It's medically sound. Okay? But I'm giving you guys a bit of a week of creativity and dynamic function. I want you to make me 5 combos. I'm going to ask you, I may even test you on these 5 combos. So write them down. I'm going to say, show me your 5 combos. I want to see your paper. Okay? And when you do it, I want to watch them and see how you put them together for flow. I don't want you to just say, I'm going to make 5 combos and tell him that I did this week. I'm going to check you out and be sure you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. Here's the thing. It's beautiful and I love this. But very soon, all the virus stuff is going to be passed. And we're going to be training together again. Okay? We got a big summer coming up. A lot of big things happening this year. We still got black belts on deck this year getting ready. Okay? This virus, if you've been training, hasn't stopped you. I said it wouldn't, because if you guys promised me that you trained and did your stuff, then we would continue. All right? So I want you to work those combos. Go over the stretching. Okay? You'll see it on this video. Miss Haney will put a portion of that in there and upload. And do me 5 combos. Give me 5 combos together. Traditional. When I say traditional, I don't want you to get in there and do like, you know, some of you guys are Muay Thai or kickboxing. I want you to use your traditional techniques. Okay, if I'm using boxing stance, I'll start from a forward. Release it, relax it a little bit. Okay, if I'm doing a side straddle, go way back down the yellow belt. Okay, I'll be here for form. I'm gonna relax it. Do some combos. Okay, I'm here. That's a back fist. That's a simple combo. Goes way back down the bottom of the system. Okay, I want you to work those. Make me 5 combos. All right, work that. Okay, we're back again. Now we're going to go on to some functional drills this week. Again, you've got your information in video that you can always go back and watch me doing the techniques. Yeah, you can, you know, practice your ABCs. But let's take something at an adult level, at an advanced practitioner level. Okay? And let's work on it and make it functional. This is that type of month. We're going into May, and I want you to be able to be dynamic with your stuff. In your training, I want you to be fluid. I want you to be alive and vibrant, not just boring and traditional. Oh, I'm tired of being in front of this TV watching. That's your ABCs. You got to do your ABCs, but you're also about to start writing beautiful things. Okay? So let's move forward with this today. And you can ghost most of this unless you have a friend to train with you, or, you know, brother or sister, mom or dad or whatever. Okay? And they would probably like to help you out and learn a little something themselves. Correct? Okay. What we're going to work now is Hubud. Now we have our sensitivity drills, remember? Most of the time we get with each other in class and we work those drills. We're going to work Hubud first, and I want you to compound it. Okay, I want you to take Hubud. Yes, it's a drill, but I want you to make it functional and dynamic. That's our theme for this month. All right? Here's my boxing. I'm not going to be here. I'm going to make it functional. Boxing stance. Hubud. Block. Hand here. Scoop. Pretend there's an arm in here. Invisibly, you can ghost this. Move it. Strike. Strike. Okay? Here's what you can do. Watch this. Hubud. Okay? Watch this. 5 swords. That's called functionality, people. Okay? Do it the other way. I'm here. Have fun with it. What did I do that off of? Hubud. Now get your Hubud down first. Okay, here, here, here. And then say from here, I'm going to go straight into 5 swords. What's wrong with that? This makes you a functional fighter. I have to block somebody. That's 5 swords. 5 swords is such a good shell to work. Hubud is such a good shell to work. All right, so I want you to go over your Hubud and compound it. Make it functional. You say, well, I don't have anybody in front of me. Pretend you do. On the street, you don't have anybody in front of you. If it happens that you have to use it on the street, you're not going to know the person. They're not going to go, okay, let's do Hubud together. No, they're going to come up and do whatever they got to do. You got to be ready. Okay? You can actually even throw in kicks from there. Watch that. Boom. Boom. I just took Hubud and built a combo with a kick off of it. All right? I want you to work on Hubud and compound it. Okay? Next, we're going to move to Humpak. Humpak. All right? Similar. Blocking. Moving. Blocking. Remember, it comes from the opponent throwing a 1. They throw a 1, you move. You throw a 1. Let's take that 1 and compound it. But I want the motion of Humpak. Okay? Let's just say I'm going here. Ha! I had to block. Humpak. I move it past me. He was here. You follow me? You can change it up a little bit. Ha! Move it past me. You take these drills and you build on them. Our goal, our theme for this month is function. We're always used to practicing. We're always used to working hard. You guys are real good at practicing your stuff and testing. Now let's take it and make it useful. Okay? It's like building a something beautiful and never using it. Never using it. That's our art. We want form and function. Hubud and Humpak. Let's go one more Hubud while we're here. That is the punching Hubud. Okay? All right, I'm going to punch. Remember, on fingers to heaven Hubud, I'm up here. Strike is coming in from here. Remember, we have inverted Hubud also, which comes in from the bottom, most likely a knife. Okay, but this one is a punch. Somebody's coming straight in low. Maybe they mean to hit your throat, maybe they mean to hit your stomach. Okay, what I'm pretty much going to do there is I'm going to block it low. Okay, I turn my body a little bit for function. If I'm doing it with you, I'm going to block it, block it, block it. All right, but let's just say, I'll come here. I'm going to do the same thing. I just added a kick to it. Punching Hubud. From here, 5 swords. You see that? One more time. Punching Hubud. Shot comes in here. Block it. Twist. 5 swords. I'll go slower. Block. Hook. Notice I'm ghosting everything. There's no one here but me. This means you can do it. Cover here. Strikes coming in. Wasn't here. That's another Hubud. Coming in here, maybe I just get lucky, oof, to catch it. I move it. As I do, strike. Maybe that forward punch hits the throat. Maybe it hits the mouth. From here, I reload it. Boom. Huss! Right into 5 swords. From here, I go back and I pull a yellow belt technique. 5 swords was here. Spinning back fist. Or back fist with a spin. Any of this stuff can be tied together. That's how we wrote it. That's how we wrote it. Okay? So, you're going to work fingers to heaven, hoo-bud, fingers to heaven. Up here, boom, 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 boom. Don't just do 5 swords. Have fun with it. Break up 5 swords. Then I'm going to do hum pak. Okay, so I'm working fingers to heaven, hoo-bud. Then I'm going to do hum pak. Make it functional. Build a combo off of it. Then I'm going to do straight punch, hoo-bud. Okay? Whatever you decide to, you say, well, I'm not that smooth at 5 swords. Then put in a back fist and go to work. Whatever you have to do to make it functional. I don't care what combo you build. I would like for it to represent how advanced you are. All right? But at the same time, go through the system and pick out whatever is available for your rank that you've learned. Okay? So, work those combos this week. I want 5 combos of the shadow work, and I want 5 combos with hoo-bud, fingers to heaven, punching hoo-bud, and hum pak. All right? Show me something, people. Let's get dynamic this month and make our art functional. Okay? Okay, so you've got enough to work for this week's lesson. Now, if you do this correctly, you'll get a good cardio work. I'll see you become a very functional martial artist, and you'll smooth your edges off of, on your craft. You'll sharpen your sword. Okay, and that's what it's all about. You have to learn how to write with the ABCs. Sooner or later, you begin to write a poem, a book, to speak a speech. Okay, and all that comes from what? You write a speech, it's full of ABCs. Same thing here. We are beginning to make that transition to where you're taking your ABCs and you're making it dynamic. You're writing, you're speaking. All right? You guys have a good week. I love all of you.
We praise you. We praise you.
Praise you.
We praise you.
Praise you.
We lift
We
you up.
lift you up, you up.
We lift
We
you up.
lift you up, you up.
We lift
We
you up.
lift you up, you up.
We lift
We
you up.
lift you up, you up.
We honor you.
Honor you, honor you.
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 United Karate Concepts. Give them another big hand. That is out. Wow. Now look, if you're just listening a little bit, you heard something that typically is founded on an Eastern philosophy based squarely upon the Lord Jesus Christ. A whole thing, the music in the background is He is worthy to be praised. Outstanding. Master Leonard Haney and Carinza Haney, thank you so very much. Will you thank them one more time? They're doing this all across Tallahassee.